Hello, my darlings. I missed you. It's good to be back. It's so exciting. Okay, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I am on cloud nine. I'm a little bit out of breath. One, I'm excited. Two, I just finished setting up this space. I literally just put up a floating shelf like 10 seconds before I turned the camera on because I was trying to get a good camera angle. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it looks nice. Hopefully the shelf doesn't fall on my head because I am huh. I don't have a stud finder. And my brothers, I have two brothers, very what's the word? Constructionally inclined. And they're like, "Oh, you just knock, and when it doesn't sound hollow, that's when you found a stud." So I knocked, and everything sounded the same. So it's up there. It's up. Sure, it's gradually tilting more and more. So throughout the reading, you see the camera kind of face the wall. No, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be great. So hello, my darlings. I have missed you. For those of you that don't know me, and there are probably quite a few that don't know me as of yet, I've been away for quite a while. My name is Katie of Rosebloom Readings. I am a psychic medium, and I am happy to be able to share Spirit's messages with you, provide some insight, maybe answer some questions, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood. And today's reading is going to be all about your next romantic connection because it is fall here in the Northern Hemisphere. It is getting cold. It is getting cozy. We are getting into, people keep talking to me about cuffing season, which I guess so. Yeah, it's cuffing season. Of course it is. It's cold, it's cozy, it's beautiful out. You want somebody to snuggle up with. You want somebody to go on romantic walks with. You want somebody to do all of the fun things that a romantic partner can do with you. So I thought that would be a very good reading to do at this current time and to also come back to you all with. So we have 4 cards today. This is card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and card number 4. Take your time, pause if you need to. I'll have timestamps in the description, as I always used to. Now I'm back and will do that again. So take your time, trust your intuition. If you feel inclined to pick more than one pile, absolutely pick more than one pile. If you feel inclined to pick none of them, then you might want to wait for my next reading, maybe. Okay, so take some time. No rush. I got all day. I got nowhere to be, my sweet loves. Nowhere to be. Hello, my darlings. Pile number 1. This is your, oh, please. Why, like, oh, that's, why don't I just yell? True love. This love is once in a lifetime. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that feels so nice. Okay. So this is coming in very quickly. I am hearing holiday. And right now, as I am filming this is a timeless reading. But we are coming up on holiday season. And if you are not coming up on a holiday season, or if you are watching this at a time when there is no holiday in the direct vicinity of the time that you're watching this, the next significant holiday, I'm feeling significant to you. It's a holiday that you really enjoy. It's a holiday that has a lot of very strong traditions for you, for your family. Excuse me, my darlings. Some throat chakra stuff. So this is a person who, this is a communicator. This is a person who loves talking to you. in any capacity. This is a person who calls you every single, if they haven't talked to you all day, because life happens, work, etc., etc. Responsibility, sometimes, you know, you just go through a day and you realize, okay, it's 10 o'clock at night and oh my goodness, where's my boo? This is a person who loves talking to you. If you can't talk throughout the day, they're understanding. They're not overly possessive, but they do call you just to say, hey, I really miss you. I've been thinking about you. I love you. Good night, kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was much clearer. Okay, so that's the message we needed to get. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards. So I'm hearing holiday, so I feel like you are going to meet them right before, like right before. I'm hearing a week, 2 weeks, like 2 weeks maximum before a holiday that is significant to you personally, not necessarily to where you live, not necessarily to the people around you. It is significant to you and something that you hold very dear. I'm also picking up on, there's an older maternal energy. And I feel like this person really brought the house down on this holiday in regards to traditions, and they started a lot of traditions that are still held near and dear to you and your loved ones. And this is a person, excuse me, this is a person who is really, they've got your back spiritually. I do feel as though this is a person who is no longer with you in the physical sense, but they are very close to you in the spiritual sense. So hello, thank you for visiting. Do you like what I've done to the place? Them and you. New setup, babies, what can I say? So this is, yeah, that person is very closely watching over this connection, but they are also using the holiday that they have kind of spearheaded. Oh, okay, all right, okay. As, I want one more, but I was going to take this one. Thank you. Spearheaded the kind of synchronicity of meeting them so close to this holiday, so that, you know, you can, it's kind of like they're like, I can see them winking. It's like, haha, you know, this is me. Okay, so we have Prince of Cups, beautiful. We have, oh, that the shine. Why are you doing this to me? Don't be so shiny. Okay, we have, I'll move this out of the shine. We have Triumph. Oh, oh, I'm picking up on the Dionysus. Okay, and we have the Six of Cups. Okay. So this, oh, I just got out of breath, because, not out of breath, but like the cliche literally of takes your breath away. Absolutely. This person, first of all, stunning, gorgeous. I feel like, I'm feeling like you guys are quite confident people. Not overly confident, not arrogant at all, but you know, you're sure of yourselves. You're very aware of what you're worthy of, which is beautiful. You know, there's no rush from you guys to get into the relationship, because you're like, I want it to be good. I want it to be right. I don't want my time wasted. My time is valuable. I'm not going to waste my time. And that's beautiful energy to hold, my loves. So I do feel like, despite that, which is fantastic, this person they get the backs of your knees a little bit sweaty. I'm not going to lie. They are beautiful people. Okay, so we have Prince of Cups, Triumph, Six of Cups. This person is very, very, very sentimental. I'm getting water sign energy. I'm seeing primarily Cancer. I'm seeing a little bit of Pisces. What else am I picking up on? I am seeing, I keep hearing Taurus. I just heard Sagittarius and Aries. And I feel like I feel like they have a very, very strong work ethic. I'm hearing Capricorn as well. I'm seeing a lot of work now. Very emotionally mature people. Wonderfully emotionally mature people. Okay, hello. Let's just fly out the door. All right. Very cuddly, very hands-on. These people, oh, I gotta tell you, when you have had a day and these people give you a hug, it's like nothing bad could ever happen. We have 7, 8, 9, 30. That is telling me that everything, 30 I just picked up because 3 is very significant. You're getting a lot of 3. I feel like 3 is a significant number, possibly a lucky number, or the lucky number of this person, a number that you see a lot. But 7, 8, 9 in the cards is telling me that everything is unfolding exactly the way that it's supposed to be unfolding. Everything is unfolding in the correct order. Baby, you just got to sit back and relax. You got to just keep flowing, keep doing, I'm hearing to keep focusing on the internal work. I feel like you have taken some time recently, love to see it, where you're really caring a lot about what's happening with you. You're a person who personally, and I'm feeling for a lot of you professionally, gives a lot of yourself. You have to be very attentive to other people. And in the last, honestly, for a majority, I'm feeling even just in the last like few weeks, few months, you've really been bringing your energy back, because we can't give from cups that are not full, my darling. If our cup is empty, how are we filling other cups? We can only give from cups once they've been overflowing, because we put so much back into ourselves that now we can share. So that's beautiful. So Spirit is saying, keep working with yourself, keep doing what you're doing, keep doing your meditations. I feel like some of you are treating yourself to little spa treatments. Some of you getting your nails done. Some of you getting your hair done. Some of you are just, I'm hearing boundaries, so better boundaries being formed. You are, at the end of the workday, you're turning the phone, work connection, work email off. You're like, that's not for me until tomorrow at 9 a.m. kind of a thing. Some of you are, have a very bright social life, and you're learning that it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no, I don't feel like going out and going to the club and dancing and going crazy, because that's fun, but maybe tonight I want to sit in a bathtub and watch Beetlejuice. Really projecting there, but no, you know what I mean? Like you're learning that it's okay to give back to yourself, but also to be with yourself, which is a beautiful energy. So keep doing that. Community, this is a person that you meet. I'm seeing like a divide in half. For some of you, it is a friend group, like a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend on Facebook who saw you on the Instagram with the TikTok and, connection to a friend. I don't feel like it's a direct vicinity. It's like the outer circle. So here's you, here's your circle of friends, here's the circle of outer friends, and then here's the circle that has the connection to this person. And for some of you, it is work, but I'm hearing work retreat. So if you have like a work holiday or a work, like it feels fun. It feels like there's responsibility, but it feels fun, I'm also hearing continental breakfast, so I guess it's a hotel. Excuse me. Okay, and I'm seeing a highway, so that tells me, one, that this is coming in quite quickly. We're going to look closer into the time later, but I'm feeling, I can hear 2 years maximum. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's much faster. But everything's going, like, the highway is busy traffic, but everything's going. Like, we're not clogged up. Nobody's honking. Nobody's yelling. Nobody's flipping the middle finger. Nobody's crashed into somebody else. Everything's flowing very smoothly. So everything's going very quickly. Again, 7, 8, 9, everything's flowing the way that it's supposed to. Sit back, relax, treat yourself nice, my babies. It also tells me that this person, I don't feel that they are in a direct vicinity to you, but I do feel like there's some travel involved, but I feel like I'm not seeing an airplane. I feel like it's driving travel. So this person, could get to you. For most of you, I'm not even seeing like a border crossing, which tells me that they are quite close for most of you in the same country, within driving distance. Yeah, 6 to 8 hours away. We'll look into it in another card though, my love, where they're from. But I feel like they're quite close to you, but not close enough where it's like you can, you know, walk a block and get to their house kind of a thing. Broken heart. I can feel that a lot of you are really focused on the broken heart card, and you've been really antsy because you want me to get to it, and you're like, oh my god, what does that mean? Like, it's over. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I'm not even gonna get invested into it. It's already over. I'm done. Getting a lot of fixed sign energy from you, my babies. No, this tells me this feels nice. I can feel like warmth from this. And it doesn't look like a warm card, but I feel the warmth from it. This tells me that there has been a significant ending of a relationship. Primarily, I'm feeling for the partner. Could also relate to you, my darlings. Which is good, because the hurt is gone. It's healed. It's done. We're mended. We've glue gunned ourselves back together. It's secure. It's fine. We've added, some string for extra security. It's great. But it has taught what isn't wanted, what isn't accepted. And it's also allowed your person, and in some cases yourselves, my darlings, to really reflect in the time that it's taken to heal on, okay, what am I looking for in a relationship? Genuinely, what am I hoping to look for? What am I willing to give in a relationship? Did I give too much? Did I not give enough? Did I give just the right amount and I wasn't the problem at all? So a lot of mature growth from a significant heartbreak, which, gotta take the good with the bad sometimes, my babies. And I do feel that because of that, you and this person, this is like, I was gonna make a sports reference. I don't know sports. It's game time. It's the final inning on the quarterback. Yep. No, but this is like not it for you guys. Like, you're not putting that much on the line. But this is very much coming towards you in a very true, genuine sense, because you're done with the bullshit. This person is done with the bullshit. Don't waste my time. That's why you guys were freaking out so much about the broken heart card, because you're like, I don't want my time wasted. If this person's coming in just to be in a revolving door and go back out in a short, insignificant amount of time, don't even talk to me about it. And I'm talking to you about it, my darlings, because that's not the case. Which is good, because especially, I'm seeing such good communication between you both, that it's really kind of laid out. I'm hearing third or fourth date. It's like, okay, what is this? What do we want from this? What are we feeling from this? What are we hoping to get out of this? And yeah, really, it's even indecision. I'm not even looking at that. I'm seeing like the, clearly marked paths, because it's like, okay, you want this, I want this. Does that fit? Let's go forward. I feel like it does fit, my darlings. I feel like it's actually a very, very, very good fit. This feels like a beautiful relationship. This is a very, very nature-focused person. There's a lot of dates outdoors. I'm seeing a lot of hiking. I'm seeing a lot of friskiness in the trees. We'll get more into that in a different reading, separate. 18 plus. You need to show your ID to get into it. I'm just joking. You don't have to show your ID, but 18 plus. A lot of time spent outside. This is a person who, nice message. I am hearing that when you are with this person, okay, I dropped the cards. Like the world kind of fades away. It feels like you and this person are everything that exists in the space between you both when you're together, which is beautiful. Also, a hell of a kisser, I have to say. I can feel it. And it's nice. It's gentle until it's not, you know what I'm saying? Very nice, very soft lips, very beautiful lips. They moisturize their lips a lot. There's no chappedness. There's no, also warm hands, I'm hearing. This connection leads to a marriage. I'm seeing that as well. I'm just getting a tickle up my back. And cards are dropping. I'm not taking that many. I'm gonna take these 3. You're welcome for that special edition hot track, by the way. Be bold and make the first move. Beautiful. Look at the bigger picture. And take time to breathe out. Cardinal moon. That was a message for me because I got winded because of how excited I got. Full moon in Sagittarius. We felt Sagittarius and disseminating moon. Okay. Be bold and make the first move. I do feel that this person approaches you first, but it's not a direct invitation. Do you know what I mean, my darlings? Like this person, you know, talks to you. They're not shy, much like my dogs who are barking super loudly. They're not shy about their intention. Like they come forward. It's a great line. Like it's not something like, you know, you're hot enough to boil an egg or something. You know, I don't know what people are saying these days. I hope it's that. But their intentions are very obviously flirtatious, but it's very open-ended. It's like, if you're like, no, you're disgusting, get away from me, they're like, you know what, that's cool, I get it, which we love respect. So be bold to make the first move isn't necessarily the approaching for most of you. For some of you it is. Most of you, I feel like this person comes towards you, because sometimes you guys just get lost in your own little worlds. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm there all the time. But you are the person who has to kind of accept and farther the invitation, you know, send back a little quip, and then, you know, there you go, there's a conversation, and bada boom, bada bing, as they say in New York. I've literally never said bada boom, bada bing in my life. So person could be from New York. Okay. Nothing is a coincidence. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. I did feel that Sagittarius could be one of their signs. I also feel this has a lot of rebirth energy. Like it's, you know, full moon, broken heart. This is very like everything had to end. Everything had to clear away to make room for this person to come forward, but also for you to come into their life. So I feel like both of you are in just such a good place when you come together. It's beautiful, and it's so relaxing, it's so peaceful. I feel like for both of you, my darlings, that life can be so like the highway. It's fast moving, it's hectic. It's not necessarily chaotic, but it is hectic. Things are constantly going. And I feel like this person and you, for them, just bring each other such peace and such wholeness and such, not wholeness, because you don't need to be with another person to be whole, but wholeness because they reflect how whole you are on your own and vice versa, back to you and you to them. And they like that just, they take all the bad away from everything, my darlings. It's very, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, I don't need that deck yet. We're going to do that at the end. Please don't fall. I'm going to get the one that fell. Okay, so this 9 keeps jumping out at me, so I feel like it could be 9 weeks. I'm hearing 9 months for quite a lot of you. The 9th month, September. My ears are burning. What do you have to tell me? Why? Okay, you're tickling my back and you're burning my ear. So what's happening? Also, my eyes itchy. There's so much going on right now. Somebody is very excited. Very, very, very excited for this to happen. This has been... It's been a long time coming, and I don't mean being in a relationship for a lot of you. For some of you, it has been a long time coming being in a relationship, but I'm hearing like the excitement of somebody who loves you very, very, very dearly, who's like finally somebody who's worthy of you, which is beautiful energy because you reflect that energy. You're like, I only want someone who is worthy of me to come forward. So hold on to that energy, my darlings, because that is beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. Very this person really brings forward a lot of your emotions that I don't think you get to share a lot. Excuse the dog hair on my deck. Because again, like I was saying earlier, I just feel like personally and professionally, you guys are constantly being given from others, given a lot to hold. And so you don't really, despite how you are caring for yourselves, and that is beautiful, I'm not seeing a lot of emotional tapping in from you guys, because I feel like everything around you is so emotional all the time that it's nice to like not have that, you know, but you got to tap into the feelings, my darlings. You got to, you know, you got to feel the feelings as they come. You can't let it build up, the tension. So this person really, in a very nice way, in a very calm way, in a very supportive way, allows you to recognize and tap in to your emotions. Okay, let's get some romance angels. You want me to take those? Okay, I'm going to take those. Am I getting 2 or 3? I like this one sticking up. She's talking to me. Okay, and with this, we are also going to, I feel like we're going to get a better timeline. I know I said 9 weeks, 9 months, and the 9th month. But I feel like there's more information, and some information as well about where this person is from. And then we are going to look into some letters for names, messages from there. Okay, so what do we have? We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. True love, please, please. Why don't we? True love, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. This love is once in a life. I feel like I'm about to burst into tears, and that is, oh my goodness. Wow. I felt the way that hit you, my babies. Oh, in the chest, in the heart chakras, my darlings. Come on now. Come on now. All day. Okay, I'm going to bring you into, made a mess. Okay, okay. I made a mess. We need to, hang on. Hang on. I want you to move, please. And I want you 3 to move, because this broken heart, I feel like, has just been haunting you the entire time it's been out, my darlings. I'm sorry for how loud that was. And I want you here, and I want you here, and I want you here, and you here. And, okay, true love, I'm screaming. And calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I have dyslexia, but also I'm emotional. I am super emotional. Oh my, okay. My eyes are literally watering. I am on the brink of tears, and they are beautiful tears, because this is so, this is beautiful, my loves. This is your soulmate. This is your person. This is your, I keep hearing completion. And again, a person does not make you complete or whole. You make yourself complete and whole, and then a person just adds to that. But it's exactly that. It's the completion of each of you as individuals coming together that is so beautiful. I'm seeing 2 chalices, like the 2 of cups, and just we're drenched, we're pouring, you know, drenched, right? But like it's overflowing, baby. The cuppeth overfloweth. as my man William Shakespeare probably said. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this also, the angel behind this person is also very much the energy that I was connecting with at the beginning of the reading, who came in to be like, I'm watching over this. I'm making sure this happens the way that it's supposed to happen. And everything is going great, babes. Everything is wonderful. This is also giving me past life energy. And an angel here, like, oh, they're so cuddly. They're so cuddly. Unrequited love. There's even like people behind here who watching over this, and I feel like this is just confirmation of what I was saying earlier about the broken heart, about, you know, you and or this person going through a connection that did feel very significant. It did feel very deep. It felt very real. It was very real. The person was in the other half of that, the person was the other half of that romantic connection for a reason. There was a lot of significant growth that was meant to come from it. It was not meant to be. It was meant to come in. It was meant to go out. This is meant to come in, and this is meant to stay, my babies. I'm seeing a Sharpie. Like, this is permanent. You're not getting this out. It's not coming out. It's Sharpie, and then it's hairspray, and then it's Mod Podge over top of it. Like, we're not getting rid of this. This is forever. This feels very, oh yeah, this is a past life connection. The 3 just jumped, the 30, 3 plus 0, 3, just jumped out at me when I said that. So I'm feeling this is the 3rd life cycle that you two have had together. And you feel it when this person approaches you, when you meet this person. It's just a zap. It is recognition. It's, I know you from somewhere, but you don't, but you do. Oh, this person, my hands are shaking. I'm so excited. This person, like I said, gorgeous. If you are feeling a masculine energy coming towards you, this person, I feel, is significantly taller than you, like at least a head taller than you. If you are looking for a feminine energy to come towards you, I feel like that person is at, like, does eye level mean the same height? They're the same height as you. It's pretty even. Dark, let me get there. Dark hair for masculine energy, very light hair for the feminine energy. For the masculine energy, it's curly or wavy, and it's like very dark, like chestnut brown, dark brown, black in some cases. And whatever this is for masculine and feminine energies, whatever their skin color, it's on the deeper side of that tone. You know, so tan, olive skin, beautiful deep brown complexions. And this person is they're very comfy. Like they feel very comfy. They feel, oh yeah, see, there's the feminine energy, the long lighter hair, wavier hair. And like they have a little bit of squish to them, you know what I mean? Like in a very, like they're not, I feel like they work out and they have muscle, but it's like underneath a little bit of squish. So, you know, it's not like hugging a brick wall. There's nothing, I was gonna say there's nothing poking into you. Well, I'm looking for the cards that are right under here. Oh my goodness. There is something poking into you, but, or you're poking into something, you know, who's to say? We'll talk about that in another reading. But yeah, dark hair, and curly, wavy, and kept. It doesn't go, for the masculine energy, doesn't go below, like right where the neck meets the shoulder. For feminine energy, it is quite long. Oh, this is so nice. Very clean shaven people. I don't feel like they have a lot. They're very smooth. There's not a lot of hair, very smooth. Beautiful skin, beautiful, clear and soft, and they have like a very natural glow. They love to wear like comfy clothes. I feel like they do have a professional job, a majority of them. I feel like they might even, for those of you that are meeting them at a work retreat, there are a significant number of them who are also at like a work function. But they love to be comfy. Things are very flowy. Things are very light. They look very ethereal. They look very divine. I feel like that's a word that pops into your head when you see them. Like, it's just, they're beautiful. Take your breath away. Knock your socks off and all this. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is like flowy and comfortable. Six to nine. 69. That part of the relationship also. It's great. It's great. 6 to 9. Okay, so that's, yeah. I don't feel like it's days. I feel like it's weeks, and I feel like it's months. But I also feel like it's between the 6 and 9 months. So June, July, August, and September. I'm also hearing birthday, so I feel like when you meet is close to your or theirs birthday, but I also feel like your birthdays are very close together. Okay, so I'm gonna keep these two true love cards out because also this soulmate card, because my body is melting with joy. A lot of Piscean energy. I just realized as I said that when I said burning or whatever I said, I don't know what I said. It's just flowing. I don't think about it. I realized how cold my feet are, and it's not cold today here. It should be. It's Canada in the fall. It's not. Yeah. Foot massages, my darlings. I'm seeing foot massages. I'm seeing they give you a lot of foot massages, but also I feel like you should look into foot masseuse who knows pressure points, just to clear any blockages from you, my darlings. Okay. We are, hello, going to look into, okay. Oh, letters for first letter of their name. Maybe we'll get their name. Let's look at some messages. Please, Spirit, this beautiful connection. Okay. All right. Take a bit more, they say, and I'll listen because I know. All right. So we have CIV. The numbers on these as well. I get a lot of significant messages from there. I'm picking up on French, so French Canadian, France. As where they're from, they could be from France, they could be from Quebec, they could just have French ancestry. A lot, yeah. Someone is French. They're speaking to me in French. So vert in French is green. Very heart chakra centered person, but also nature is so significant to this person. I feel like they live in nature already, or their dream is to be essentially like a forest sprite. Like they want to live in a cute little cozy cabin in the woods, away from it all. Nature is their healing place. Water and earth, I'm getting a lot of them have very strong water and earth placements. This meowie. Cats are significant either to you or to them or both. I feel like even one of you has like an allergy and you're like, I'll just get over it because you just fucking love cats, which, like, can I blame you? No, I can't. We have this person's sorry, I'm mature, I'm an adult. This person is coming to you very quickly, but also, am I right? It doesn't make that sound. I probably it doesn't, but anyway. There's a lot of that. This is a very, like, I'm seeing lightning bolts and like a huge fucking fire. Like, things are, it's zippy, it's spicy. Me is jumping out a lot as well, and I feel like that just really accentuates like the significance of just how whole you both are when you come together. It's beautiful. Oh, my darlings, it's beautiful. And I feel like it's very much in your soul contract. It's very much like a past life agreement where it's like, okay, because I feel like your last lives together were, of course, very, very, very beautiful. But I feel like especially the most recent cycle together it was turbulent. There was turbulence outside that affected the relationship. And so I feel like this time around, you guys are like, okay, we want to be in the best place possible. We want to be ready for each other because we don't want anything to mess this up. I know that doesn't spell vertigo, but it is, I'm hearing vertigo as I look at it. I feel like when this person's close, you're going to get a lot of, not headaches, and like, I say dizzy spells, but not anything that's like difficult to deal with. You'll just get like a little, you'll just be like walking around and you're like, whoo, head rush. Is a sign that this person is quite close. Okay, so we got France. I'm hearing Turkey. I am hearing Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Japan, for where this person's from, or their ancestry, possibly also where you meet them if you're on a trip or a holiday or a vacation. US, they're in Colorado specifically. You really like this person's voice. This person has, whether masculine or feminine energy, they have a very deep voice. Not to toot my own horn, but I feel like some of you have had the thought throughout this reading that you like my voice. Thank you. And in the same kind of register, like a deeper voice. 3 keeps jumping up. Oh, we have another 3. And there's 3 here. 111. Okay. Yeah. So 3, 33, 111, and 1111. Very significant to you. You're going to see those a lot. Also birds flying. Like, I feel like you have a window that you look out of a lot, either in your home, somewhere where you are a lot, or in your workspace, your office. Maybe you work from home. And you're gonna see, I feel like blue and black are the colors of the birds that are going to be flying. Like this is the window. That's the bird. My dog's gonna come running and scratch at the door because I just whistled. Yeah, everything flows very nicely in this relationship too. Like, everything happens very, I'm seeing come, and I don't have an N, but come in. And which fits, because everything, I was just about to say, because everything flows so smoothly and everything feels so right with this person, I do feel that it moves quite quickly, which is something very outside the realm of tradition for you and or them. If you've been in a relationship before, then for you both. If you haven't, then for them, where they really take their time. But this time everything just feels so good that it's like, you end up spending so much time together that you realize, oh, it's been 3 weeks and I haven't been to my own house because I've just slept over here. And then then your person's like, well, when's your lease up? Do you want to move in? Kind of a thing. But yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful energy, my darlings. I love this. I'm so happy for you. I am so excited for this. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's so nice. If you enjoyed that, my darlings, please let me know. I love to hear from you guys, so please feel free to leave a comment. Subscribe to me if you like my energy or if the messages resonate with you. And I love you all. Very happy to be back. Very happy for you guys. Very excited for all of the wonderful things that are coming in to your life. And I love you very much. Bye. Hello, 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 my darlings. Group number 2. Just gotta close some stuff up from the last reading. Okay, so your card. Oh, that's stunning. Oh, it's forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Oh. Okay, so many things happening at one time right now. First of all, I am hearing the song Forgiveness by Don Henley, the Eagles. He sings it. So if that's not a significant song to you, I would suggest you either give it a listen or at least read the lyrics, my darlings, because that song feels like there's something that you need to feel from that song. I also got overwhelmed, which happened at the end of the last reading, but overwhelmed with emotion. And it feels slightly heavier. It's not necessarily sadness. I do feel like you've been crying a lot, my darlings, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes we gotta cry. Sometimes we gotta get everything out in order to make room for everything else. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Ain't that the truth, babies? So I'm sorry for dropping things. I am so sorry, my darlings, because I feel like, oh, someone's done you dirty in the past, my darlings. And I feel like, unfortunately for a lot of you, it's been a recurring cycle, either the same person again and again, or just very bad treatment in romantic connections. And oh, it's turned you off from them, darlings, because I mean, how could it not, you know? Where like it's like I'm seeing like a peach and it's like bruised because there are people who have held on way, way, way too tight, and there are people who haven't cared enough and it just rolls off the counter and goes flying on the floor, much like my tripod just did in the background. And you know, you've come back, you've recovered, you've survived, but there are bruises there, and it's made you very hesitant. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, you wouldn't be here if you weren't. And on one hand, it's ready. On the other hand, it's like, I just want to hear some good news about this romantic connection. And I can't blame you, my darlings. And here it comes. Okay, sorry. I just had to make sure I hit record because I just get in the zone and then I don't even know what's happening. Okay, so we have Prince of Cups, which did come up in the last reading as well. So if you felt inclined to click on group number 1 as well, if you couldn't decide between group 1 and group 2, I would give the group 1 a watch as well, my darlings. 6 of coins, and I want one more card, and you're sticking up, so I'm going to take you. Balance. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So this, can you cooperate with me, please? Thank you. Love you. This is beautiful because I know this is like a dance. I used to know the name for it. You know, they'd tie ribbon, I think when you got married or when you were engaged or something, and then you would dance and frolic and have such fun. This is giving me very Red String of Fate vibes, my darlings. Yeah, this is your person. This is the person who you have been looking for while going through the other connection or the other connections that didn't work out. And I feel like, yeah, like even the doorways, like just, you know, you had to get through the difficult, the hard, the bad in order to get through to the clear and to the good. And this is nice. This is nice. Okay, this is a person who is very emotionally aware. They are not overly emotional. I feel like you've dealt with relationships who are overly emotional, a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger, a lot of insecurity. This is a person who is very sure of themselves, not in an arrogant way, but they are very comfortable with themselves. And it's a very patient person, because I feel like you're not taking off the ground running when you meet this person. You're very, you've been burned, you've been bruised, so you are hesitant, and that's fine, my darlings. We have to protect ourselves, but the nice thing is that you're not shutting yourself off to protect yourself. You're not closing away the world and saying, no, I'm done. It's not for me. I'm seeing like, it's cold, and I'm hearing it's cold, and I'm seeing you like dipping your toe in the water. And it's like, yeah, it's cold because, it's new, but like, you don't need to, swan dive in all at once. Take your time, walk, and then you get used to it and you walk a little bit farther. And that's how this relationship feels. This is a very patient person. This is a person who is very, very understanding. This is a person who does not rush, who is fine going at whatever pace that you are comfortable with, which is very beautiful. Let's pull from the Energy Oracle. Venus is jumping out, so I'm getting some Taurus and Libra energy. I am getting a lot of Earth sign energy, because of, I'm seeing like, no rush, fine with pace. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of fire signs before. I'm hearing Gem. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, babies. Oh, babies. Oh, babies. Oh, babies. We're going to take you, anxiety. Yeah. And we are going to take you, broken heart. Yeah. And you jumped out. So let's take you, healer of the ages. Okay. Beautiful. My nose is itchy. Just what happens when spirits got things to say and they want me to say them now. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I felt like you've dealt with a lot of fire signs. This person is a lot of traits of earth signs and air. And I feel like they have like one water placement, but it's in a significant place, like their moon, their rising, their sun. The sun. But I feel like it's mostly air and earth. These people are they're very stable, but very understanding in a way that air signs can be. Whatever you're feeling, an air sign will find a way to understand it. They're very good at kind of placing themselves outside of their own experiences and situations, while finding a connection to their experiences that allows them to understand better. So beautiful, beautiful energy. Man holding a coin, hot as hell. This person, there's, yeah. Ooh, okay. Don't freak out about these cards, my darlings, but also this card did pop out in the first reading as well. 9 is significant, as there's a lot of similarities between these readings. I'm seeing 18, but I feel like it's 1-8. And yeah, so anxiety is just, it's, I do feel like you've been in a difficult place, my darlings, and I am so sorry for the people who have treated you the way that you don't deserve to be treated. And this is showing me that you're protected. That's done. It's gone. It's out. It is, of course, up to you to ensure your boundaries are set, that, you don't welcome people like that back in. I feel like you get a lot of bad partners kind of reaching out once more and saying, why don't we do that again? No, you're very sweet, you're very soft, you're very compassionate, you're very understanding, you're very forgiving, my darling. These are all wonderful traits, but don't allow those traits to cause you to welcome harm into your lives. That's not okay, and you deserve better than that. So anxiety is just, yeah, it's what you've been feeling, and it's what you're still feeling. Even with this relationship, with the positive messages, like there's a hesitance in you, my darling. And I feel like because of that, there is going to be a space of time that is meant for you to focus on you, for you to heal within you, for you to really drive home within yourself. I do not want a partner who is this, 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 or this. I want a partner who is this, 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 and this. I want someone who treats me well, who respects me, who is kind to me, who adds something to my life, who does not take more than I can give, who does not take what I should not give. And the heart will be mended, my darlings. I feel like this person does, they add to that. They are not the source of your healing. That comes from you. But this is a person who really, like, I'm seeing like a bowl or a vase, and it's shattered, and this person just puts their hands over it, and when they take their hands away, it's good, it's whole. You would never know what had happened, you know. And this person has a very healing energy. This person also has a lot of shmoney, which is nice because you, in a lot of ways, have supported your partners before. This person is very happy to give. Like, there's gifts, they don't require anything from you other than what you give them just by being with them. And that's very lovely. That's very sweet. There's no expectation from them of like, you know, I want you to look this way, I want you to dress this way, I want you to act this way, I want this from you, I want blah, 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 blah. They don't even ask for anything, I'm hearing. Like, they ask for nothing. They expect nothing. Beautiful people. So whether you are looking for a masculine or a feminine energy, this person has long, I'm seeing straight, I'm not really seeing, there's a bit of a wave here, but for the most part, straight, maybe with a slight wave, but I'm not seeing curly hair that is kept quite long, like not super long. I'm not seeing down to the hips, but I'm seeing like between below the shoulder and the middle of the back. Seeing a lot of brown, more on the deeper side. There's black here, but lighter brown as well. Also like a reddish brown, like an auburny brown. For the masculine energies, this person is there. They can get, I'm hearing scruffy, but not in like, it's a very, very attractive scruff. You know what I mean? Not super long, but the beard could be, you know, between stubble and like an actual beard. I am seeing like the whole, like the mustache and the cheeks. Very stunning. Their eyes are on the, whatever color their eyes are very intense, and their eyes are on, there's like a uniqueness, like a lightness to them. Like if their eyes are brown, they're like a caramelly brown. If their eyes are blue, they're like an icy blue. If their eyes are hazel, it's like a golden, you know, hazel. If their eyes are, you know, so on and so forth. But very intense, a lot of direct eye contact I'm seeing. This person really, they communicate a lot through their eyes, which is nice, because I feel like I'm hearing for you, my darlings, that sometimes you can get overwhelmed with conversation. Sometimes you can get overwhelmed with trying to speak, to explain yourself, to, you know, you get very self-conscious about whether you're being understood or whether you're being heard accurately. And this person is very good about communicating with their eyes, especially in like a setting where maybe, you know, you're feeling a bit nervous, maybe you need some reassurance. Like, it's like your eyes meet across the room and they can, you know, convey like, I'm here, don't worry, you're safe, you're good, I love you. This person really eases a lot of your worries. And I feel like, oh, my poor sweet darlings, I feel like you're so, oh, I wish I could give you a hug. I hope you feel how much I adore and wish good things for you, my darlings. Because I feel like you get, you know, kind of like in this reading too, you're like, well, I'm worried that I'm going to be a burden to this person. You're not. This person is giving to you what they are because they care about you, because they love you. So just I'm hearing trust them. Like, don't, you know, obviously this person is going to be understanding you've been through some traumas, and that's awful, but don't second guess yourself so much that you know, hurt yourself, your relationship, your person. Like, don't, you know, trust this person and trust that they are treating you the way that they're treating you because their intentions are good, because they care about you, because, you know, of who you are to them. Don't think that, you know, they're inconvenienced by you. Don't think that they, you know, are going to expect anything in return. Don't think you owe them anything. That is not how they feel, my loves. They just adore you. They care about you. All right, let's get some Moonology cards. So number 9, I was seeing 5, 1 is 6, 4, 3 is 7. I don't feel like this is an immediate, like this relationship is coming in immediately, which I feel like is why you clicked on this before group number 1, because group number 1, it was happening like quite soon for the majority of them. I feel like this is coming when sounds so cheesy, but when the time is right. Oh, something's sticking out here. Yes, hello. Oh, there's 3 things. What is happening? Okay, you're very close to achieving your goal. Beautiful. A time for healing. Thank you. And so I'm not going to take these top 2. I'm going to take this one. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Absolutely. No more of these, they're telling me. Okay. So I don't feel like this happens immediately, because I feel like if it happened tomorrow, if this person came into your lives, my darling, it would not, it's just not the right time, babies. And timing, you know, timing is everything. That's, you know, said a lot everywhere, but especially in spirituality, timing is everything. There's no rush. Because I know in your heart of hearts, which I'm happy, because now you're getting excited for this person to come, as opposed to the beginning of the reading when you're like, oh my God, what am I going to hear? So that's beautiful energy, that you're excited, that you're looking forward to this person coming. But, you know, a time for healing, my darlings. This is a time for you to focus on yourself again, to bring back to yourself, to rest, rejuvenate, heal, however you need, find fulfillment in your own life. Reconnect with your hobbies, reconnect with people who make you happy, who treat you well, who are good to you, who love you. Very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, it's gonna happen for you, my darlings. This person is in a very good place themselves. They are just doing their thing until you come forward. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. Yeah, I was getting a lot of Libra energy, and we had Venus here, Libra and Taurus. Very attractive people as well. I feel like these people are from, I feel like they live very, very close to you. Like, I'm hearing like same city, not even just same country, like same city, same state or province or town. But I do feel, I'm not getting online dating, but I feel like there is like an online platform that you meet through. And it's not like someone like sets you up to meet them. Like, it's not like a friend comes up to you and is like, hey, I know this super gorgeous person, you know, they're single, you're single. What do you think? But I feel like that connection is made to that person, someone, you know, a mutual person who knows both of you. I feel like they're much closer to them than they are to you, but they do know of you. Is like, hey, you know, there's this really gorgeous person and they're single. Here's their Instagram, TikTok, Snap, so on, Twitter, and what have you. What do you think? And they're very, I feel like there's like captions, because it's not like, obviously very physically attracted to you, you're stunning, but there's something like in the way that you caption things, it's very endearing to them. If you write like, you know, poems or reference song lyrics or write like little, you know, silly little jokes, like it's very endearing to them. It's something that they read on your profile that really kind of urges them to step forward and message you. And I'm even feeling for most of you that there's this like incident. Don't freak out. But it's like you don't see their message at first. It gets swept under a different file or a different, who knows what, different section. You don't see it at first. It's not like a significant amount of time. I feel I'm seeing like 5 weeks, 5 months. And it does freak you out. So don't like obsessively check your inboxes, because this happens very organically. It's kind of like Spirit's like way of joking to be like, see, you weren't ready for it, so we hit it. Now you're ready. Now you're finding it. And they don't, you know, they think it's funny. They think it's a funny story. And it really helps you break the ice to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see this. You know, how have you been? Kind of a thing. Like it starts very organically, which is very nice. But this person lives very, like, it is not city living we're seeing, babies. No, 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 no. This is a place, I'm seeing all the stars in these cards. This is a place where you can see stars very clearly. This is a person who is outside of the hustle and bustle. This is a person who, wherever you live, they live in like the boonies, the country, you know, version of that. They live outside of the city. It's quiet. It's when it's nighttime, it's very dark. Like it's, you know, not a lot of streetlights. Okay, let's pull some romance angels, and then we're gonna pull or disperse some letters and see what messages we get. So as I said, I don't feel like this person is coming in very soon, but they are the next person coming in, obviously, because that's the reading. Your next romantic relationship, romantic connection. A very natural progression though, like a very, yeah, just a good person. I feel like they're very physically fit, whether masculine or feminine energy is very physically fit. And I feel like that has to do with where they live. Like I'm seeing like all the cliches of country living, you know, chopping wood and fixing fences and, you know, so on and so forth. So we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Come on. And we have calling your soulmate, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations. I had a hard time with that in the last reading too. Help bring you together. This came out in reading number 1. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So yes, definitely take the time to heal yourself. And then once you feel good and you'll feel ready, because you'll be getting excited for it, my darlings. You won't, like when you clicked on this reading, I feel like it was like, I just want to hear something good. Holy shit. And instead of that, you'll still want to hear something good, but it'll be like, okay, I'm excited. I want that connection with that person. So at that time, take all the time you need, my darlings. Write it down, think about it, meditate on it, whatever you have to do to be like, this is the person that I want. I want them to. I feel like physical traits aren't as important to you as personality traits. I feel like also I'm hearing family. So I feel like how family oriented they are is a big one. But yeah, this comes in like a very significant change. So, you know, if you're feeling like, you know, eating healthier, if you're feeling like, you know, getting more workout time in, if you're feeling like, you know, spending less time on your phone, maybe, you know, reading a book, if you're feeling like connecting back with art, whatever, there's a big change that happens. And then after that change occurs, then you feel ready to, you know, and you really have all the say in the world to manifest this person. And that helps welcome them forward, because I'm seeing like not a stagnant energy, because they're just vibing, they're just living their lives, they're just doing what they do. And it's almost like subconsciously they're waiting for permission from you to kind of come forward. Time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, this person lives outside, but also there's a wedding. The time you meet them is around, I'm hearing like an anniversary of maybe your parents, an anniversary or a wedding of like your sibling, somebody very, very close to you. And for very small few of you, that's how you meet them. But for all of you, the wedding is kind of the like switch, the notification in the timeline that says, okay, very close to this is when this person comes forward. And that makes sense because weddings really put people in romantic moods, and it's like, holy shit, I want that, you know? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah, that's just confirming what I was saying before about not not being timid. Yeah, allow yourself to express your love. I feel like you've gotten self-conscious in how you express love because there have been, unfortunately, people who have, you know, told you the way that you express love is wrong, it's not enough, it's too much. Anything to hurt you, my darlings. I'm very sorry for that. So go ahead and however you feel the right way for you to express your love is, do it that way, because this person is very receptive to whatever you have to give to them. Whatever you want to give to them, they are very, very willing to accept it. I'm very happy to accept it. Also taller than you. Yeah. Yeah, quite a good, like they feel very, if you're looking for a masculine energy, you feel very safe with this person. If you're looking for a feminine energy, you are the one who allows them to feel safe, but you feel very good about being that kind of bigger person that makes them feel secure and safe and protective. I'm also feel like they have your back. I'm just seeing so much of them, you know, just reassuringly close to you, you know, just gentle displays of affection, always watching over you. Like if you're out and about, they just always, you know, I was gonna say always have an eye on you, but I feel like that statement is kind of triggering because of what you've dealt with. But they're just always watching, you know, watching over you. They have your best intentions at heart, and that's a very, very beautiful thing. A lot of similarities. I was just asking Spirit, like, you know, what's the deal with like, you know, their ancestry, that where they're from, and it's a lot of very close to where you're, like they, you know, fit in to wherever you are, kind of like they don't, you know, seem outside of it. They don't seem like they moved there from, you know, the other side of the world, like just very similar, I want to say, which makes sense because they live so close to you. And yeah, very, very funny. I'm hearing like their sense of humor is very, very much earth and air. It's very like, it's not showboaty, you know, it's not like, hey everyone, ha ha, come close and listen to this good joke I have to crack off. They're just very funny people, very easygoing people. They're such pleasant people. They make everyone feel really at ease. A lot of time spent together, very, very, very naturally, comfortable in the quiet, comfortable with them. I feel like a lot of your dates are, you know, you go and do nice things, but a lot of the dates are just spending quality time together, which is very, very beautiful. And yeah, very soothing people I'm hearing as well, like very, you know, soft voices, soft people. They don't get, you know, like I feel like their temper doesn't get the best of them. Their emotions never get the best of them. They're aware of their emotions. They're in touch with their emotions. They know that they're there. They know when they feel them. They know how to honor them, but they do not ever, like, I think to get this person angry is nearly impossible. All right, my darlings, let's pull or release some letters for names. Maybe we'll get some messages. I'm going to move, I'm going to leave out calling in your soulmate, and yeah, I'm going to leave those two out. I'm going to move all these out of the way so it's not so jumbly bumbly. And let's pull some letters. I'm getting stomach growling as well, so solar plexus and sacral chakra, my darlings. I'm seeing like I'm seeing like those sleep meditations you put on. You just, you know, put it on your phone or your Google or your whatever, and play it while you sleep, and it, like, the sound waves clear the blockages. I'm hearing that for you, my darlings, because I feel like you've been dealing with a lot of stomach troubles and a lot of feeling either very, 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 very hungry a lot of the time, like super, super uncomfortably hungry, or not hungry at all and feeling, you know, not well because of that. And that'll help too, my darling, clearing those blockages, reconnecting with your self-confidence, your creativity, but also your sexuality, and all of those very wonderful things that, you know, your body wants you to reconnect with. So we have AMSPOIHFLU. This is so funny. We're getting no repeat letters. E, another I, and T. Okay, so this is coming out. Nope, not you. For some reason, flute. I feel like either you or them. I'm not. Some cases play the flute, but for a lot of you or them, classical music is very soothing, or they work somewhere with classical music, like a nice restaurant or a nice hotel. Like I can hear it like on coming through speakers, you know, as like constant background music. I'm seeing, I know I don't have all the letters, but I'm seeing mother. And I can't remember if it was this reading or I think it was this reading. Intuitive messages. I can't remember what I said, babes. Once I say it, it's gone. On the importance of how family oriented they are, and I feel like this person's mother is very, very, very close to them in a very healthy way, not in like a codependent way. Like it's, you know, they're not creating any difficulties in their lives, but very, very close to their mother. And I feel like that's kind of like a joke that, you know, they say on like your second or third date is like, oh, I told my mother about you, and you're like, okay. And they're like, no, like that's a big deal. I don't do that for everybody. And you're like, okay. Threes keep jumping out at me. 3. Oh, this too. I know I'm missing the R. I need an R. Other. Yeah. I feel like, I know you've dealt with some jealousy, my darlings, in the past, and that's not fun or good, but I feel like, you know, because of what you've experienced, I feel like a lot of you experienced unfaithfulness as well. So yeah, that is a significant part of why you need to heal before this person comes in, just so, you know, you've healed through all of the things you need to heal through to get rid of those insecurities. There's nobody else for you. This person is pleasant. This person does have quite a few people who are, everyone who meets them is endeared by them, and they have quite a few people who, have heart eyes for them, but I feel like those heart eyes are, regardless of who they come from, they're very well-meaning. It's like, that's just a really, really, really good person who I care about because they're a good person. So no need to be insecure, my darlings. Flu as well. I feel like, yeah, you've just been feeling bogged down lately, my babies. And I feel like, this reading has provided some clarity on that, because it's like, it's just been, like, I'm hearing even months of, not feeling good, not feeling yourself, not feeling the way that you should because of these blockages that need healing. Okay, any other... Okay, I'm hearing the same. The Sam. Name could be Sam. Or short form name. Well, no, Sam's always a short form name. Samantha, Samuel, Samson, Sam, etc. I'm hearing Samish, Samid. Yeah, the same. No, you two are very, very, very similar. Yeah, this is... Anything else, my darlings? No, I think that's it. All right, my loves, I hope that you enjoyed that. I love you guys. I do. I'm happy that you're getting what you deserve coming towards you. I'm really, yeah, you deserve good things. You guys are so sweet. You have such kind, gentle energies. I hope that you enjoyed that, my darlings. If you did, please let me know by leaving a comment. I love hearing from you guys. I love talking with you guys. I'm very happy to be back finally. If my reading resonated with you, if you enjoyed my energy resonated with you, please subscribe. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you. Bye. Hello, my darlings. Group number 3. If you picked this pile, this is your card. Beautiful card. I love this deck. I think this is the Whispers of Love. I'll have all the decks listed in the description, like always. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. Beautiful, beautiful. And while I was putting away the cards from the previous reading and getting ready to do yours, my darlings, I kept hearing, why would you hold back? Like, why would you hide yourself? And like, why would you, my darlings? Why would you feel like you need to be anything less than what you are, anything different than what you are? What you are is fucking fantastic. Am I making a mess? Oh, kind of. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards, romantic tarot. Let's see who's coming in. I feel like it's good because this girl is coming out of this dark, scary, freaky fucking forest. And she's... Sorry, some of you aren't gonna know who I am, or maybe don't remember me. It's a lot of swearing. Yeah, it's like, it's the Irish in me. It's like punctuation marks. But coming out of this dark fucking freaky forest, and she, there's doves, there's beautiful butterflies, and we're heading towards this brightness, this beautifulness, like on our path. We're going forward towards something better. So good things coming, my darlings, and I'm feeling a lot of like pressure, not really, like a tightness in my back, heart chakra stuff, and also the sacral chakra, right in the... Regardless of if you have a womb, I'm feeling like a tightness in my uterus. Sorry to be so descriptive. Oh, okay. I wanted this to come out. 9 of Arrows. I'm just gonna move you over here so I have room. Thank you. That's for later. I want to... Oh, you want it to come out, and you want it to come out. Okie doke. That was easy. Ace of Wands and 6 of Wands. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Yeah. Okay, so this person, I feel like you know this person. This person is a connection that you've known of. So either they've already stepped forward, or this is a friend that you've known for a long time. This is a person who knows you super, 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 super well. And this is a person who has comforted you. And this is also a person who has been like, hey, I've been in love with you forever. Can you notice me? And you've just, you've been doing stuff, my darlings. You've been, feel like I'm hearing, yes, they've been dating assholes. So there's that. Which, it happens. It happens. But this person has this, this is beautiful. This person adores you. And I feel like I'm hearing like, well, it's fast moving because they're right there. And they are. They're right there. Ready for you, waiting for you. They're not, it's not like I'm hearing like it's not predatory. Like they're not like a panther hiding in the grass waiting, for when you're single so they can pounce. Like it's just a person who adores you and who knows you super well, which I feel like is connected to the message I was hearing at the beginning of the reading of like, why would you hide yourself? Because this person knows you, knows all the facets of you. And I feel like you have never really allowed yourself to be genuine in your relationships. You feel like, there's things you have to hold back. You feel like there's things you have to change. And you don't have to do that with this person because this person has seen everything about you. They've seen you in the good, the bad, the worse, the better. And they want you. They don't want a performance, I'm hearing. Yeah. And I'm feeling like the 9 of Arrows, the energy in that picture is very significant because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like this person. Did you hear the inhale? I feel like this. Oh boy. This person is not, like I said, they're not pushing, they're not jumping on top of you. Well, eventually, but not now. Some of you, yes, though. Some of you have breached the friends with benefits gap. But they're behind you. They're like, whatever you need from me, I am willing to give that. They are not going to step forward with an offer. And I feel like for a lot of you, as soon as I said someone close to you, a friend, someone you've known for a long time, friends with benefits for some of you, it just clicked. And it was like, how did I not realize that? But yeah, like they're ready with the offer whenever you are, my darlings. Like but they kind of, it's been not a hugely long time. Like I'm hearing like maximum 2 years. But it has been a significant amount of time where like, nothing's kind of moved in that romantically inclined direction that, you're going to have to be the one to, thank you, to, make the first move kind of a thing. I also feel like you're like, there's that meme of Charlie Day. I think it's from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he's like stressed out and just wired, and he's in front of like all this board with all these pictures with these like strings. I feel like that's your energy now, like connecting every circumstance and like, oh, that's why they said that, and oh my god, that must be why they did that, and oh my god, like you're feeling a bit silly now, my darlings, and don't, it happens. We can get lost in the sauce. Do I need any of these? No, I'm going to shuffle, and then I would like you to give me one. Thank you, my darlings. Okay, so we have community. Yeah, this is a person very close to you. This is a friend. This is someone you've known. Door to personal healing and happiness. Very similar. Like very, 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 oh, Jesus. Very similar energies of heading towards something beautiful. Even the same birds, the doves. Oh, just pure happiness. Like in a relationship, angel of love. Come on. Come on. Come on. I saw that too when it was shuffling and I was like, oh, Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, no, this is perfect. This is perfection. This is this is so warm and cozy. Okay, yeah. So definitely somebody close to you, and like very, very close to you. Like this is your best friend. This is your very, very, very tight-knit friend group. Um, Practically family, I'm hearing. Like that's the group this person is part of. Not literally family, but you know, practically. Um, a door to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, everything just comes together so nicely from being offered a chance at a romantic relationship with this person, because you get to really, like, there's something so wonderfully beautiful about being in a relationship where you don't have to pretend, you don't have to hide, you don't have to fake, you don't have to perform, you just get to be you, and having somebody be like that, everything that you are is wonderful to me. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Oh, and just, yeah, like I feel like a like heat blooming in my chest, in my heart chakra, because it's just opening. Like it's spirit's like their legs. So it's another reading, an 18 plus, another reading. But um no, that's beautiful. Very divinely guided as well. I feel like I'm picking up for this person. They've lost a significant guardian figure. I'm picking up on grandfather. I'm picking up on uncle, father, mother. Like a person who was like their mentor, their guide, their protector, their caregiver. Um, and it feels like they're just like fluttering around following this, being like, you know, I'll support them, but you know, I want you to be good to them, and I know you will. So that's why they've been holding out. Very, very, I feel it's funny because you go into this relationship and this person knows you so well. Obviously, you know them so well, but you're going to really be shocked. You're going to really learn some things about them because you haven't seen that. They haven't, you know, they've been in other relationships. I'm feeling like a lot of them have little, you know, flings, little, like I'm hearing it, you know, it wasn't significant. It was just to pass the time, basically. And you've never really seen them like in their element. They're very, very romantic people, which I feel like is shocking because you see them as just these silly little goofy, silly people. And you know, you see them like I'm talking like flowers, I'm talking beautiful restaurants on dates, um these gorgeous like these settings are just, you know, you go to a restaurant, it has these like big pillars, big ornate doors, like they really pull out all the stops and you're like, this is nice, wow, okay. And they treat you well. Oh, that this is nice really did my throat in. And they treat you so nice and they adore you, and they're also they're stunning. Like they're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. I feel like just gorgeous people. Yeah. Very nice hair. Their hair is very thick. Whether masculine or feminine energies, their hair is longer. It's very layered. It's very like I can just see you like just putting your fingers in it and just like it's just so nice. It's so soft. It's so silky. Their hair is very, I'm picking up bold colors. I'm seeing the rainbow here. So it's very like brightly colored, you know, pink, green, bright blue, bright red, but also like the natural color is very like pops. So I'm getting like redheads, auburn. Um, you know, if they're blonde, it's like a golden, like Rapunzel-esque blonde. If it's uh darker, like if it's brown, there's like highlights of like chestnut, of auburn, of like their hair is really what centers them. Very soft features, very like they just look soft. Like touching them, they're soft. They just feel soft. Um mm, Very close to your height. So just above or just under your height. And I feel like, yeah, I said this in the first reading too, the same kind of thing of like, they're like soft, comfy people. So their body type has like a softness to it, like a slight cushioning to it, you know. They're just soft, nice people. So really nice arms too. Like their arms are so soft and smooth and secure, and oh, they're nice. They also smell really good all the time. Like they always smell, it's not like musky, it's like floral almost. Like it just, or like pine, or like a, you know, rainforest. Like they just smell really smell like a rainforest. They smell really good. 3 and 4 and 7. 7 is coming up. I feel like 7, some of you might like know this person because your families, when you were both younger, went to like the same church or spiritual thing. I'm hearing heaven sent. That's very nice. Feels, seeing a lot of flowers. Yeah, feels like spring or summer. Spring going into summer, I'm hearing too. Whether you live in the northern or southern hemisphere, is like the time that this connection kind of like, it's like fireworks. It's like, and I can hear spirit like exhaling and clapping and be like, finally, because this has been a long time coming. Okay, let me pull. I just realized my chair leaned back. Oh my god, I almost went flying. Let me pull. Oh, these are so hot. Why are they so hot? Ooh, the energy. Some Moonology. Let's see. Let's get some messages there. This person's so cute too. They have like a really cute, like, shyness to them, that you know isn't true because you know them very well. But look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Take time to breathe out. Can I get one more, please, my darlings? What was I saying? Please bring it back. Oh, shyness. Yes. You know, thank you, my darlings. You know that they're not shy. You know them well. You know, they're very comfortable with you, but they have like a shyness too. They're telling me to take this one. Okay. Just one, please. Thank you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Beautiful. Okay. Like when they smile, it's like they're like almost like they're trying to hold back how big they're smiling. I'm seeing like a lot of like flushed cheeks, you know, they get very warm, very flushed, blushy easily. Taurus, Sagittarius. Oh yeah, this person, I feel like this person communicates with you subconsciously a lot through dreams. I feel like it's almost, oh, it's like a running joke. Like you'll have a dream and you'll be like, I had a dream we had sex last night. I had a dream we went on a really nice date last night and we made out. And they're like, ah, what is that? Being crazy. And it's like these things are things that are going to happen. These things are things that they have wanted to happen for a long time. And it comes to fruition in the dreams. They just, oh, the way they look at you though. And I don't think you notice until you notice, kind of a thing. Like you're, you know, looking down and I can just see the way that they're looking at you, and they, oh, that is, it's true love. It runs deep, my darlings. Yeah. And I feel like the majority of you are getting kind of like overwhelmed by this. It's like, well, no, like that's my person. That's like my favorite person. I don't want to screw around with that. I don't want, anything to ruin what we have. And it's like, why do you think anything's going to ruin it, my baby? If you're such close friends, you guys work well together. You guys are great. You guys are two peas in a pod. This is a person who knows you better than anyone. I'm hearing in some ways they know you even better than you know yourself. This is a person who you trust unconditionally, which is a very big deal and something that you really haven't allowed yourself to feel in romantic connections. This is a person who makes you laugh, who makes you feel safe. This is a person who, you know, buys you the right gifts, I'm hearing, because I feel like, you know, you're a very deeply sentimental person. You know, you're not so much you know, you're not like shower me in Cartier and Tiffany. Jewelry's nice. You like jewelry, but like, what's the significance behind it? What's the story? Why does it have this charm on it? Why is it, you know, why'd you engrave this in it? The sentimentality of it. So this person really, they get you. You guys just fit. This is a really good relationship that I feel like has been building the way that it's been building and growing the way that it's been growing, kind of on the sidelines, kind of in the background, because it's how that's meant to be. You wouldn't have allowed it to sprout the way that it did, to grow into what it did, to get as close to this person as you have, if it had started as a romantic connection, because I feel like you have held your romantic connections at arm's length your entire life, my darling. It's like, okay, you know, we'll go out, it's fun, it's exciting, we bang, it's nice, okay, we're fading out, okay, it's done. And it's you know, it's because you haven't been allowed to honor yourself, and some people have called you out on it. They're like, I just feel like, you know, you're holding yourself back, and you're like, I have, bye. And some people have, you know, not understood you, and some people, you know, have not, very honestly, not deserved you. And it's because, you know, for all of those different reasons, everything comes down to them not being deserving of you, my darling. You know, yeah, you don't know the real me because you don't deserve to see the real me. You haven't shown me anything that makes me want to feel like I want to give you the real me. And it in some ways, my hands are shaking, the energy. In some ways, it's a self-preservation tactic. And in other ways, it's, you know, you just knowing subconsciously, intuitively, who deserves to be allowed in, who deserves to see you, who deserves to know the real you, who deserves to see you vulnerable. And that's this person, my darlings. And that is not by accident. Ugh. I'm rolling away. Holy crap. I got a new, not a new chair. Oh, geez, Louise, things are flying. But I'm in a new zone, and the floors are really rolly. I think my house is slanted, because I go to sit down and I just, okay, sorry, the energy here is really, oh my God, I fucking adore you guys. Oh, this connection, it's so happy. Like, I feel giddy. I'm like giggly. I'm feeling silly. Like, I feel like anything happens and you two just roll with the joke. Like, you just go with it. It's so easy to ride out the joke. It's so easy to laugh. Like, I haven't laughed that hard today, but I can feel, like, you know, when you laugh so hard, your stomach like cramps up, and it feels like it should hurt, but it feels good. And, you know, you just can't stop. Like, it's such a happy, beautiful, joyous connection. Oh, all right, let's see if we can give me that, please. And you, and I'm looking at you. Thank you. Do you want to come out? No. Okay, so romance angels, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Unrequited love. Okay, I'm sorry for the glare. These cards are so shiny. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Oh. That came out in the first reading, but I'm feeling Spirit's telling me that the first reading is not for you guys. This is your reading. Oh, I think this was also in the first reading. Anyway, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Absolutely. That comes from honoring yourself. That comes from accepting excuse me, I burped. Spirit, the nose itch is fine. Don't make me burp on camera. Oh, they just made me burp again. They're like, yeah? What about 2? That comes from you deciding, you know, if this is what you want. Do you want a relationship that is reassuring because it's already known, because it's already a person that you connect with, a person you feel close with, comfortable with, a person who you trust, a person who knows you? Or is it not? Is it going to stay a friendship? Because honestly, my darlings, you guys are freaking out. You're chill people, but I can feel you freaking out. That, you know, you're like, okay, I can see how it would work, but I don't want to fuck up the friendship. If it doesn't work, if we break up, if it's whatever, I don't want to fuck up the friendship. You're not going to. You're not going to. And you're like, well, my track record, maybe your track record is your track record because those were not people that you were meant to be with. They were not people who you at deep soul level wanted to be with. They were superficial relationships. You know, you were figuring out what you wanted, what you didn't want. You were figuring out yourself. You were figuring out what made you comfortable. You had the mentality of, I'll know when it's right. I'll know that I'm meant to reveal more of myself to this person because I'll know. You have known and you've done it. And this is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, this is to reassure you. Oh, 3, 4, 7 again. Oh no, that's the same one. To reassure you, my darlings, if it stays a friendship, then that's good. It's gonna stay a friendship. They will move on, you will move on, but you'll have that friendship, you know, maybe somewhere down the line it'll be like, oh, what could have been, when you're, you know, 75 hanging out in a retirement home with them. But the friendship lasts. But if it goes to romance, then that fireworks, that is forever. That is your person for forever. And it's just fun. It's always so fun and so happy. And I feel like some of you even have met this person. Some of you are childhood friends, but I feel like some of you also as teenagers, like online, I'm hearing like Tumblr. Fucking love Tumblr, by the way. Or like, you know, through like, you know, groups or chat rooms or whatever. Like this is a person that you've known. So for those, there is like a divide in half of people who this person is, you know, in close vicinity to them, like a train ride away, I'm hearing, bus ride away. And then there are those of you who this person lives in a different country. I'm getting Philippines, I'm getting England, I'm getting Germany, Norway, Sweden, Russia, Canada, Hawaii, South Africa. And like, you make it work, baby. Don't worry. It's been working as a friendship. Why would it not work as a relationship, you know? But I do feel if the bridge to romance is created, 7 months to a year, you guys are living together. Although some of you, you're like, well, I have this obligation. Some of you, I think some of you have to like finish, you know, secondary school, university, college. Some of you you're like, okay, I have this goal I have to reach at work. So for those of you, it is 2 to 3 years, but you do move together. I am seeing for the majority of you that you go to them. Which is fine, because you don't really, a lot of you love adventure and this person, and you don't really, like, you're not tied down to where you are now. Okay, I'm gonna move these because I just realized how bright the glare is on from the light. But if I turn the light off, I'm in the corner and it's not very bright. I used to film right in front of the window, which was smart. Now I don't have room for that because I have other furniture there. All right, let's get some letters from here. Oh my God. They almost went everywhere. Letters, please. This could be confirmations for you. Their name could come up. Their initial could come up. Other messages come up in the words. I'm getting all tongue-tied because you guys are excited and you're getting nervous. I also feel like some of you, only moments ago or in a few moments, are getting pings of notifications of messages from this person. You're like, holy shit, it's happening. Okay, please, Spirit. Any more? 2 more, they say. Okay, 1, 2. All right. Put you over here. Thank you. All right, so we have ooh. I know that's not how you spell we, but I'm getting we, French, which came up. Someone French is speaking to me today. I have French ancestry, so could be just some spirit guides. Ooh, sorry. So you guys, like I like to joke. I love to laugh. I'm super fun. I love laughing, but like you guys have got me in a silly, goofy mood. Like you guys are just goofballs. You're so cute. You're so funny. Okay, we have OUEIEIMVSRM, N and P. Okay, so I'm seeing yep. So this person plays cool, but I gotta tell you, that's cute. They love you. They love you. And like some of you feel weird about that because you're like, well, I'm not, like, I love them. Of course I love them, but like, I'm not there yet. And baby, that's fine. That's fine. People don't need to, fall in love with each other at the exact same moment, but also some of you are thinking about it and you realize and you're like, holy shit, I think I'm in love with this person. And other people, if you choose to go that route, you're going to get there. I don't have an A, but okay, so, no, I was getting something else, but then they said, no, forget it, focus on this. And I said, okay. I don't have a D, but I'm seeing send. So there is some things that you guys want to say, and maybe you can't say it over voice chat or phone call, or voice message, and write it out, baby, send it. Or maybe you're ranting out on a voice message and you're like, oh no, and you don't delete it, send it. They want to hear it. They're so accepting of you, and they're so affectionate and loving towards you that like you could never like offend this person, kind of a thing, regardless of what you say, or even if the message is like, I don't know, even if you tell them, you're like, don't listen to that, ignore that, or if you say something stupid or you let feelings, overwhelm you or whatever you believe that message contains, they're like, it's chill. You want me to forget it? I'll forget it. You want me to, respond? I'll respond. Like, they're just so easygoing, so funny, so cute. Move. I do see you guys move in. You're going to live together. It's so pleasant. It's so cute because it's best friends first before it is romance. So cute. 3 is coming up a lot. 3. I also feel like where they live is not necessarily warmer. I'm seeing November. I know this doesn't have, it has some of November in it. Not necessarily warmer, but it's like brighter and sunnier than where you are. And I feel like this is so cute, but Spirit's telling me it's because that person is there. And that's also a deciding factor for you wanting to live there too. Is it just, it's a happier place. It's a happier place. I feel like some of you anyway, some of you, you're like, oh, where I live is cold, or it's rainy, or it's blah, 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 blah. And it, in some ways it is, in some ways it's not. It's just your perception of it. You've moved on from it. You're ready to move on. You're ready for new things. I keep, stop. That could be a running joke in your friend group or between you and them. Yeah, November. I feel like, I know I said spring or summer, regardless of the hemisphere you're on. November too feels very significant, either sounding like birthday or anniversary, like there's a celebration. So either that's like your official, anniversary of like, I don't know, when you first said I love you, or that's your anniversary of like when you guys first met and that's how you celebrate. But it's not like the romantic anniversary. It's to do with like your pre-existing relationship with them, which is so cute. Let's get I would like some signs, please. I know that Spirit like only gave little tidbits, I think, not very much, because it was like, well, you already know this person, which is different from the other two readings where it was new people coming forward. November is giving me, she's giving me Scorpio. It's giving me Scorpio energy. It's giving me Sagittarius energy, which I think one of the moon cards we pulled was Sagittarius, was it? Sagittarius and Taurus. Boo, 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 boo. Can I see, please? Yeah, Sagittarius and Taurus. Okay, so yeah. And also a lot of moon energy. So Cancer, I feel like, is in there. Either I'm hearing Mercury rising in Venus, which would make sense for like their appearance, how, soft and sweet and round they are. Like their facial features especially. Yeah, this is cute. This is cute, babies. Okay, is there anything else? Nope, that's it. All right, my darlings, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. I love to talk to you guys. I'm very, very happy to be back. If my energy resonated with you, the reading resonated with you, please subscribe. I love you guys very much. Bye. Okay, hello, my darlings. Pile number 4. If you picked this pile, this is your card for your next romantic connection. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving, which is funny because right at the beginning, when I was getting ready to do your guys' reading, I was putting away the cards from the last reading, I kept hearing done and dusted, and I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Are they eating chicken wings? And it's like, no, that's kind of how you guys have like been in your, most recent significant romantic relationship. It's like, hey, I'm out of there. I'm done. I'm over it. Yeah, like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Yeah, so what is happening? That surprised me. All right, so we have 4 of Coins, we have Princess of Arrows, and we have 5 of Coins. Okay. So yeah, you guys, you kind of, your last relationship really showed you a lot about yourself, because you were with somebody who reminded you a lot of yourself. And this is going to sound grim, and I don't mean it to sound grim, babies, but sometimes the traits that we don't like in others are because we recognize those traits in ourselves. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But, we have to learn. We have to, experience things. We have to grow as people. And I feel like you have been allowed to be very much in a state of receiving in romantic relationships. Because you've been, with people who have been happy to give. And your last relationship, that person was kind of on the same path that they had been with people who, were very happy to give. And so you both were like, well, when does it come? And you got a bit out of it, not very much. Also, I'm feeling like the connection wasn't there, babes. And you know, if that's something that you're into, if that's an imperative part of a romantic relationship, if it's not good, I can't blame you. I can't blame you, my babies. I can't. Yeah, no, I feel like this, yeah, you're like, well, that sucked. So Spirit is calling on you for this next connection, to know what you're worthy of and what you expect and what you're deserving of. Fantastic. But also, okay, so if I want somebody who does this and treats me this way and is this way, what am I willing to give? What am I willing to, share with them? Am I willing to, be attentive? Am I willing to be physically affectionate? Am I willing to, what are you willing to give for them? And so I feel like you're on a little journey of self reflection, my darlings, and it sucks. You don't like it. You're not happy about it, but spiritual work, it's important. Yeah, butterflies here. I literally just noticed these. So very big state of transformation before this next relationship comes in, which is beautiful because that's what we want. We want to be our best selves before we welcome a good connection. And I feel like this next connection is going to be really eye-opening for you. It's going to be like, oh, it's supposed to be this good, because I feel like you're kind of like I can see you with your, siblings or friends, and they're talking about, I went on a date and it was so great. They did this and it was awesome, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, well, that's fine, but like, doesn't sound real. And then, you meet this person, you're like, holy shit, I get it. And you start like, not gloating, but like you start sharing about your relationship. People are like, oh my God, that's not like you. We don't get this. We don't see this from you. And when it's good, babes. And I mean that in every sense of the relationship. There's a lot of sexual messages coming up today. Different reading, 18 plus. Yeah, coming up with this connection. All right, so let's get the Energy Oracle, please, Spirit. If you could, thank you. Do you want me to stop here? I say take one from here, one from here. And they're also telling me to show you the bottom. Oh, fourth chakra. Yeah. That was the first time that's come up, to flip the bottom, but also that card in these readings. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, Archangel Raphael. Okay. I feel like some of you work in healthcare, work in like the medical field, which is how you meet this person. But if you don't work in the medical field, I'm seeing this person as I'm seeing paramedic, EMT, or whatever they're called. And I'm seeing fireman, I'm seeing nurse, I'm seeing doctor, like a lot of like emergency room stuff, very hustle and bustle. So we have deceit, we have the world, and we have angel of strength. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. So I'm hearing, why can't you accept a good thing? Why not, my babes? As soon as I lifted off the jobs, you're like, that's shmoney, and how do I get in on that? And like, you can have it all, my darlings. Frozen. Yeah, no, this person is happy to dote on you, but it does come after a period of reflection. Angel of strength, be brave. This person also, I'm feeling, is very, very protective, which is not something you're familiar with. I'm getting so tongue-tied today. Like, you just feel secure with this person. This person, I feel like if somebody's talking smack, this person, not like in an aggressive or arrogant way, but this person is happy to be at your defense. This person also has a very powerful energy about their presence is very, very significant. They are very strong. They are very present people, either big in physical stature, big in energy, or big in both. I'm getting a lot of, I'm getting Leo energy, I'm getting Aries energy, I'm getting Capricorn energy, I'm getting Scorpio energy, I'm getting Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, this person, and the eyes too, very, very, very intense eyes, which we got in another reading, I think the second, I don't remember. Very physically strong too, like very, not imposing at all, because they're not imposing people. Maybe if you're, if you've pissed them off, they'd be imposing. Like, if somebody says something not nice about you or makes a comment about you that they don't find good or respectful, to that person, they would be very imposing. But very, like, just their presence is powerful, powerful, powerful people. Muscular, fit, strong, which would make sense if they have a very, high octane physical job. I also feel like working out is a stress release for them. I also feel like sex is a stress releaser for them. And I feel like you guys are excited about that. Again, I know this keeps turning into a sexual reading, which is, it's part of a relationship, but 18 plus. I feel like that is exciting for you guys because you're looking to get your boots rocked, and you haven't had it in a while, and these people are very, very seductive. Like, excellent stamina too. I'm just saying. Very adventurous, very, yeah. They're very, like, these are people who are very looked upon as just attractive, sexy people. Like, they just have that presence, you know what I mean? Without trying, without doing anything, it's not about that. It is just the way that they are. They're just very attractive, very sexy. Darker hair, regardless of their skin color, it is on the lighter side of that complexion. Dark eyes as well. I'm seeing mostly brown. I'm also seeing like some like this kind of like foresty, olive-ish green. Long hair, thick hair, big hair, beautiful hair. Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. You are good enough, but also the hair, very nice. Full moon in Virgo, you're absolutely good enough. Don't be so, oh, another Virgo. A time to give rather than take, so Virgo energy here as well. Could also be your energy, and confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo, there's that Leo energy. Time to give rather than take absolutely resonates with what we were saying in the beginning. What we were saying. We're saying in the beginning of the reading, my darlings, you are good enough. Don't be so hard on yourself. I feel like I hurt your guys' feelings. I feel like you guys have some earth energy, Virgo energy as well in a significant place, or at the very least, the qualities of such. And I feel like I did hurt your guys' feelings at the beginning, and I'm sorry. That was not my intention. Don't be so hard on yourselves. I'm not being hard on you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to, guide and use intuitive messages to hopefully help you guys. So you are wonderful. You deserve this fantastic connection. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, don't doubt yourself, because I feel like that's kind of where the, not being the self that you want to be in a relationship comes from, is when you kind of doubt yourself, when the confidence gets low. Leo and Virgo are July, August, and September. So I feel like this is a person that you meet regardless of northern or southern hemisphere. This is summer, either smack dab in the middle of summer or summer going into autumn, or in the months of July, August, September. Yeah, everything, like, it's not like I was looking at the flowers and I'm like, is it spring? And it's not, because everything's already in full bloom. For some of you who are in the northern hemisphere, that's when that would be happening, or if you just live in a place where flowers are always in full bloom. These new moons are really popping out at me, so that, which makes sense for this new connection, but it also feels very serendipitous that it happens right on or just after a new moon. This person's sweet. This person likes to do you. This person really likes pretty things in the very fitting style of Leo. they like you. This person likes to gift nice things. This person really enjoys nice things. This person, I feel like a really reassuring way that you know that they are interested in you and romantically is because they feel very serene and they look very serene when they're with you. And I feel like when you meet, you know, their family, their close people, that's kind of a comment they make, because I've never seen, you know, they'll say like, I've never seen so and so at peace, look so peaceful, like they look so relaxed. Usually they're like, you know, not uptight, but they're always on, and they have a very on job. So it's, and they're just, they have this presence, so it's nice to see them like laid back and relaxed, and that's very reassuring for you. Because I feel like you're worried when they're like that. You're like, oh, am I boring? And it's no, they get to relax with you, which is a huge thing for them because they don't really get that a lot. True Virgo energy there. I feel like okay, so I'm getting two very different stories here, which makes sense because there's a significant number of you and this is a general reading. I do try and be as specific as I can. So some of you, I'm like, well, okay, if they're, you know, a fireman, EMT, a doctor, nurse, do they meet like in an emergency room? I hope not. I hope they're okay. And some of you do meet in a medical setting to them, but you guys are fine. It's just like a little, it's a little like you need like an injection, or you need, you know, or you're, you know, going to the doctor or the hospital for a very mundane reason. And, they're there and that's how you meet. Or I can smell coffee, so others view it's, you know, maybe you're visiting somebody at the hospital, and I'm also seeing a baby. So if some of you have a friend or a close loved one who is getting pregnant or about to get pregnant, that connection could come from that, because I feel like you're at like the cafeteria, or not like hospitals around where I am have little like restaurants in the hospital kind of a thing. Like, you know, we have coffee shops, but it's like a little tiny version of that coffee shop in the hospital. And meeting that way. And it's very, I'm seeing eyes, like it's just, you know, looking up, like you're caught unawares. You're looking up and this person's eyes are on you and you're like, okay. Hi. Very knock your socks off attractive, very charming, very, I tell you, this person's hot. They're spicy. All right, let's pull some letters for initials, but also for messages from them, from spirit. Okay, they're saying stop. That's enough. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna move. I want this. You are good enough at the top, because I want you guys to really focus on that. All right, so they're saying pull. Is that enough? Yes, good. Okay. All right, so we have I also, these are Scrabble bits, Scrabble chips, and I feel like they really love Scrabble, but also like word games. Like they love Wordle, they love you know, like crosswords, words, or I feel like, you know, you kind of make fun of them. It's like, oh, you're like a grandma, you're like a grandpa. You know, you're playing your crossword games on your phone, and they're like, actually, it's very relaxing. And I feel like they also get you into them. Unless that's already an interest that you have, that's a shared interest. So we have MMIUENTAROA. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing minute. Because I feel like you guys are like, at first you started off getting nervous and you kind of got, you know, a bit self-conscious because of the messages at the beginning, but now you're very excited, and I'm talking about how hot this person is and how, you know, attracted to you they are, and you're like, okay, when's it coming? And so it's like, just a minute, just wait a minute. So it does feel like it's coming quite quickly, like very soon, not right away. I would say Can you give me a number, please, Spirit? Picking up on the 3, and this is 5 ones. So 3, between 3 and 5, 4. 4 is between 3 and 5. So 4 weeks, 4 months. It's not 4 days, and it's not 4 years. Or 3 weeks, 3 months, yeah. But they're saying not days, not years. Arrow as well. I feel like it shocks you how attracted you are to this person and how quickly you fall in love with them. It catches you off guard completely. This person lives in the same city that you live in, or just adjacent. So neighboring town, neighboring city, but very, very close to you. Not a lot of travel required. I'm hearing that you're very impressed by how like together this person is. It's, you know, they've got their own place, they've got their own transportation, they've got their own, you know, they're good, they've got their pets, they're happy and fulfilled, and that's very, very attractive to you guys. Roman time. I was getting romance and time. I feel like quality time is their love language because they're so busy. And I feel like that really begins to mean a lot to you. I feel like it is a point of conversation at first because it's like, oh, I never see you. And they're like, well, yeah, I'm sorry. I am, you know, I do have a really demanding job. I am a really busy person. But, you know, my next weekend off is 2 weeks from now. Let's plan a really fun date. I'll plan a really fun date. I'll come pick you up. So that starts to, you know, mean a lot, and you really understand how significant their time with you is. Romance, they're very, very deeply romantic people. I feel like you kiss them a lot faster than you are used to kissing partners. This also, I feel like they could be Italian. I'm getting those like darker European features, Greek. I'm also hearing Lebanese, Turkish. I'm seeing I'm seeing New Zealand. I'm seeing Taiwan. I'm seeing China. I'm seeing Japan. I'm hearing Australia. There's something about like I'm getting like New Times Roman, like the font. And so maybe, you know, you're chilling reading a book and they pop in and it's the smell that maybe that's what you're drinking coffee, and they're like, oh, what are you reading? There's something to do with like reading a book or text when you connect with them as well. Initially. Maybe they're reading and, you know, you're just sitting there and then, you know, you're like, oh, the person's kind of hot. And you take a sip of your coffee and you look up and then they're staring right at you and you're like, this also signifies to me that you have been together in a past life. I can see it, very classic ancient Rome, very romantic. I do feel that they have a very, which would explain their energy, like a very protective, warrior, fighter, brave energy. They are fearless people through and through. I don't know what that sound was. Anything else, my darlings? Nope, that's everything. All right, my babies, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a comment. I love to talk to you guys. If you liked the video, if it resonated with you, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye. Hello again, my darlings. It's me. So Spirit called me while I was picking the cards to use for today's reading, to pull this deck, and I was like, well, what's this deck for? Is it for, you know, part of the reading? And they said, well, kind of. We want you to ask them to ask a question, Whatever question could be in relation to the reading, could be in relation to the upcoming romantic connection, could just be a question that you've been wanting a yes or no clarity answer to. So we have 4 piles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will leave the timestamps down below. Think on your question, let it sit with you, pick a pile, and we'll get to it. Thank you so much, my darlings. Okay, pile number 1. So, have you asked your question yet? Ask your question. Pause if you have to. I don't want to jump into anything too quick. All right. Are you ready? Okay, so we have it's up to you and helpful people. All right, so this is telling me that you are the deciding factor, but in order to come to that conclusion, it is going to help to open up to somebody to speak through it. Like not even, not really getting their advice necessarily, so much as talking through it with a sounding board. And then I feel like in the middle of that or near the end, you're just like, oh wait, okay, I know what to do, and you just leave, and they're like, well, what? All right, my darlings, thank you so much. Love you. Pile number 2. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm not going to flip right away. Ask your question. Pause it if you have to. Think on it. Are you ready? All right. So first we have no yelling, and then we have listen to your intuition. Okay, so I feel like the no was kind of brutal for you guys, and you're like, oh, and then listen to your intuition, because the reassurance is there for why you're getting the no, because the no is kind of disappointing for you, but better things, my darling. So connect with yourself, sit on it. I'm seeing meditation. I'm also seeing meditative writing, I think it's called, where you just connect your intuition, just type out or jot out whatever messages or words come to mind, and your guidance is going to come from there, but also the explanation for why the no, my darlings. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it was helpful. Love you. Pile number 3. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm not going to flip right away. Pause if you haven't thought of your question, or if you're not done thinking of your question. All right, you ready? Okay. We have recovery and wait. Okay, so this is telling me that what you're wanting, what you're asking for, I do feel like it is something that you are right for wanting, right for asking about. But I also feel like it's not the right time. I feel like there is some internal work that needs to be done. And I know that that seems kind of unfair, but it's like you want to be in the best possible place for it to come forward. So patience, my darlings. I'm hearing patience. All right, my loves. I hope that that answered your question. I love you. Hello, 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 my darlings. Pile number 4. If you haven't asked your question yet, please pause. Ask your question. Get it all out. Think it through. Sit on it. Come back. Okay, you ready? All right. We have meditation brings answers, and there's something better. Okay. We're getting a lot of need to sit on it, need to meditate with it, in these answers. Yeah, so what you're asking for, what you're wanting, it's like, well, when you know what's coming, you'll forget about that right away. So sit on it, meditate on it, ask what's coming that's better, release wanting what you initially asked for, in order to make room for the better thing. All right, my darlings, I hope that that answered your question. Love you.